say about the Raptors, it's...
Boy, some great young talent, Allie. Thanks for that.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the point. Now here's Anunoby. Kicks it out to Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. That one off the back iron and out.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all. And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Siakam finds Trent. Back to Siakam. Van Vliet on the wing. Pass to Siakam. The rebound by Jason Tatum. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Now here's Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Anunoby. From deep. Tatum pulls it in.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Back to Brown. Williams, a screen on Van Vliet. Oh, there's the alley. And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, we know that Fred Van Vliet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Timeout called. The Celtics.
We know that you want a free t-shirt, so let's get loud.
The Celtics making a switch here. Warford's checked in. And here's Smart. Inside. Here's Brown. The kick out to Williams. Horford outside. Barnes against Smart. Just 4 to shoot. Brown drives in. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he's surprised himself with the miss. One thing that makes OG Anunoby unique in this league is nationality.
I've heard OG say he hopes to inspire other British players.
Well, I think, BA, he's proved that there's a road for them, right? Basketball is played all over the world, and all you need to do is find somebody to notice you. The NBA certainly becomes more international every year.
And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Good work there as it goes.
Well, that's where you use your athleticism and agility if you're Jaylen Brown, navigating to a high percentage look.
Outside Barnes from behind the arc. Rebound Boston. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Tatum drives in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Barnes.
There is a deceptive quickness with Jason Tatum. When he's attacking the basket, it puts the defense in a compromising position. What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work in to perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
Now here's Anunoby. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Anunoby's got 6.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Williams, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Tatum. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal
George Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
Now here's Van Vliet. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Trent with a screen on Smart. Anunoby on the take.
Oh, give it to him at the rim, OG Anunoby. That's power, athleticism, beautifully done.
Tatum passes to Brown. Back to Tatum. That one is off. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. Pass to Barnes. Trent right side. Here's the three. Williams grabs the board. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Well, Jaylen Brown has quality handles now. Relentless on the attack when he's got the rock in his hands.
Now here's Van Vliet. Up top, Anunoby for 3. No, he's made 3, missed 2 now. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Kicks it out to Smart. Back to Tatum. Screen by Horford. Tries it from the top of the key. No good. A bit long that time.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Yes, it's good.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
It's Brown on the wing. Up in time. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's OG Anunoby making things happen for the Toronto Raptors.
Please give a big round of applause.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Taking a look at the Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point.
That's just tremendous hustle by Trent Jr. Getting out in front of the defense, making himself available in transition.
Now here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, B.A., because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
First team foul.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. To the paint. And Horford powers it home.
Well, what a pleasure to watch Al Horford go to work. Does all the right things, and that time gets an easy dunk.
Outside Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
My goodness.
good night.
Cocked it back and fired it home.
I'll tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Great open look there. Anunoby's got 12 points in the game.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Horford outside. On the wing, Tatum. Pass to Williams. Out to Horford. Smart passes to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Horford, a screen on Anunoby. Tatum. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Toronto ball.
The Raptors have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Anunoby for three. And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his first foul. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Boy, the evolution of Pascal Siakam has been such a pleasure to watch. The work ethic is commendable, and he's learning how to be a leader, guys.
And Boston calls time here.
All right, fans, time to fire off some T-shirts. Who won one? Give it up once again for your North Side Crew.
And he drops the first.
One of the things I love the most about the success of the Toronto Raptors is how much the game of basketball has grown over the 25 years. Let's remember, there was a very lukewarm reception when they first arrived. Well, boy, have they made Toronto a basketball hotbed.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Tatum. They get the rebound. Williams misses.
Celtics foul. Robert Williams. That's his second personal foul.
That's good from Trent. And remember, basketball was invented by a Canadian, Dr. Naismith. And the first ever NBA game, back in 1946, was played here in Toronto.
That's a fact, BA, that I don't think casual fans really know. It took 73 years for the first NBA Finals game to be played in Canada, but basketball has taken root, and boy, you can see and feel the impact of that throughout the NBA.
Here's Tatum. Horford passes to Williams. Will it go? Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
And Boston calls time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. We're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
So Boston ends up going with a new group.
One shot.
Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Pass to Anunoby. The 3 is up. And a great assist by VanVleet as that one goes. VanVleet's got 6 assists in the game. Brogdon finds Gallinari. Right wing. To stop the drought. Oh, Siakam with the block. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Brogdon.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Gallinari. Griffin right side. Second shot opportunity. White for 3. Barnes with the rebound.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Three-pointer is up from Brogdon.
Yeah, he just establishes position and stands firm. That's how you earn his rebound, with strong, solid technique.
So as we...
30. The Celtics, 13.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
We've got Malachi Flynn. Otto Porter is out there with Thaddeus Young. Then there's Kim Birch, and it's Ben in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
When you are the aggressor, being assertive, very often you're going to get the whistle, as Derek White did there.
And he sinks the second.
When you analyze the skill set of a guy like Derek White, here's a combo guard who can fill so many gaps and do so many things well. What I love most is how hard he plays on both ends of the floor.
Pass to Birch. And Birch slams it in.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. White, the pass to Griffin. Outside for Gallinari. Up top, White. Back to Gallinari. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
I think that's going to stick with them for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
Timeout called for the Celtics. A big group substitution here for Boston. Williams is checked in for Griffin. Jason Tatum comes in for Gallinari. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Jackson. And Smart subbed in for White. Outside Porter. Let's go with a 3. And they recover it. The kick out to Young. Pass to Porter. Tries yet again. That one no good. And Boston going the other way now. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Knocks it down from distance.
You can see Porter's confidence building steadily. The catch-and-shoot jumper becoming a real weapon.
Here's Tatum. And Young pulls it down.
Boston foul. Jason Tatum. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line.
Toronto's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here's Benton. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Porter. Here's Flynn. Now here's Birch. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Boston's shooting just 21% from the floor. Outside Tatum. And he's going for the oop here. Porter with the steal. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Bandon. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum from long range. Counted from distance. Tatum's got 10 points.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Jason Tatum has proven to be a knockdown three-point shooter. Huge asset for his team.
Porter with a screen on Smart. On the wing, Porter. And he lays it up and in. Porter's got his second basket of the game.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half.
Boy, when you think about Jaylen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Tatum passes to Brogdon. It's stolen by Barnes. He goes up, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
That's called anticipation and reaction time. Scotty Barnes making the defensive play for his teammate. Nice.
Smart passes to Williams. Tough touch off the glass. And how about Jaylen Brown, Doris? Becoming an offensive monster.
This guy has become a consistent three-point shooting threat. He can knock down shots from the field. He can go off the bounce. He'll contribute on the backboards. And we know they challenged him to become a better playmaker, and he has. He has become the full package.
3 on the clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. The 3 from Barnes. Smart grabs a miss. For Boston, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
Each season, Jason Tatum has added something to his offensive arsenal, and right now he's putting everything to exceptional use.
32 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Van Vliet. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Smart with the defensive effort.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Here's Tatum. Pass to Williams. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
And Williams no good on that one. Smart outside. Off the mark there with a 3. And so it's the Toronto Raptors looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They hold a real...
Ladies and gentlemen, your record,
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And here are the Raptors now. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at point guard. Back to Trent. There's the triple. That shot off the mark. And Boston going the other way now. And the jam by Brown.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam, and he makes it.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Tatum from long range. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
This shooting stroke of Jason Tatum is elite, so it matters not if he's creating his own off the dribble, or in this case, just rising and firing off the catch.
It's Barnes on the wing. Pass to Siakam. Three-pointer, Van Vliet sends it home from three-point land. And the Raptors lead by 18.
Well, Fred Van Vliet says, I am coming right back at you with a three-pointer of my own.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Smart against Van Vliet. Pass to Barnes. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. Right side Tatum. Another shot. Rebound by Van Vliet. The Raptors have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Double team on Van Vliet. To the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Brogdon against Trent. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Toronto's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Double team on Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. Back to Trent. The leaner. Kicks it out to Siakam. And he's going to the line. And they stop the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after.
The previous play is under
Doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, the head coach of the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during the break. He gave his guys plenty of encouragement, saying, quote, "You got this. All we have to do is finish strong. And I know we can do that." Firing up his squad for the stretch run. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And it's Brogdon missing. Toronto has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Smart against Van Vliet. Double team on Van Vliet. Left side Barnes. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Van Vliet from deep. And again, Toronto no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. They double him with Brogdon. Van Vliet outside. It's Barnes on the wing. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 9th assist of the game now. Here's Brogdon. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Raptors.
Well, I have to comment on their strong performance tonight at the charity stripe.
And it might have won them the game. The ability to draw fouls and capitalize can be a real difference maker.
And what a huge performance it was for OG Anunoby.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
And that one falls for Smart.
Marcus Smart is one of those guys you want in the trenches. He brings great effort on the defensive end every night, and he's a willing shooter at the most critical moments.
Trent outside. Oh, deflected. Pass to Williams. And here's Tatum. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
There's some thought that Jason Tatum has actually added a couple of inches to his height since he entered the league. Given that play, I believe it.
There's 45 seconds left in the final quarter. Back to Van Vliet. To the middle. Here's Anunoby. The kick out to Van Vliet. Clock at 2. Fires the 3. Nails it from 3.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Toronto foul. Fred Van Vliet. That's his third.
First one falls for him.
Second team foul.
And so he hits both. Now here's Van Vliet, and he has been an absolute maestro for them.
The next assist will be his 10th. This is why guys love to play alongside him.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Anunoby. They double him with Brown. Trent outside from deep three-point range, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Off the inbound. No good. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in. This game will probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategy.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Griffin is out there with Rob Williams. And it's Smart in at the 1. Brown, good.
And you can tell Brown has a mind for the game. Calls the pick and roll and works it to perfection.
Passes it to Hero. Tatum against Butler. Stolen by Smart. Brown feeling it out a bit. Smart dishes to Williams. The shot, no good. Now the Heat take it the other way.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Right side, Martin. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound, Heat. Tries again. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Offline with the baseline jumper. Here's the Celtics with the ball. Smart kicks to Griffin. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Now, Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Brown. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside, Smart. Down low, the kick out to Brown. Dishes it to Williams. And finished off by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Butler against Smart. Lowry passes to Hero. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Man, the footwork. Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, GA. Now here's Griffin. Brown wide open. He fires. Second shot opportunity and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And Miami called for the foul.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly. Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Hero, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Brown drives in, and it's Miami with the rebound. A minute 42 left in the first quarter. Butler passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Floats it up for Williams. And the slam by Williams.
What I really love about this kid, you know, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Now here's Butler. Here's the lob to the hoop, and Adebayo throws it down.
Wonderful play with that long wingspan and huge hands. Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Griffin down low, working on Martin. Griffin inside, covered by Martin. Martin with the block, and he gets it back. Here's Griffin. Good work defensively by Martin.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Adebayo kicks to Hero. Offline with his 3. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Williams in the post. He's covered by Hero. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. The Heat trail by 4. Here's Butler. He feeds it to Lowry. Good if it goes. And that one released in time, but no good.
Incredible defender. Smart can provide.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Celtics out in front, up by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Williams is out there with Griffin, and it's Smart in at the point. Brown dishes to Tatum. No good on that one. And Miami the other way now. Jimmy Butler is definitely a defensive difference maker.
He is, Kevin. Back in the 2021 season, Butler led the league in steals. He is so committed to forcing you to make mistakes with the ball.
Now here is Martin. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Back to Butler. Fires the 3. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Celtics leading by 3. Oh, Tatum in position. And the turnover again by Boston.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
And it's the Heat with the ball. here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Lowry passes to Butler. Back to Lowry. Outside for Martin. Outside, Hero. Clock at 4. The Heat need to get a shot off. Again, the miss by the Heat. Tatum looking around. And the dunk by Tatum.
What an athletic move by Tatum, going up like nothing could stop him.
Smart against Lowry. And there's the pass to Butler. Now here is Lowry. Defense is right there. Again, the miss by the Heat. Celtics leading by 5. Here's Griffin, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
Usually you wouldn't want your big man to do that, but Griffin is no ordinary forward.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Martin with a screen on Brown. It's Hero with the drive.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero is a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner. He really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Outside Tatum. Tries it from the top of the key. And there are the Celtics with another basket. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
Here's Hero. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Here's Lowry, and stolen by Tatum. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Drives to the hoop. Dish now to Williams. The kick out to Tatum. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Hero passes to Lowry. Martin against Williams. Lowry has the open look. Again, the miss by the Heat.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
It's stolen by Brown. Up top, Griffin. And it's Miami with the rebound. A minute 20 left in the first half. Martin with the bucket.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Lowry against Smart. The kick out to Tatum. And he drives in, and the rebound goes to Martin. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Martin, the pass to Lowry. Back to Martin. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Stolen by Smart. Tatum with it. Lowry picks him up. The kick out to Williams. Smart passes to Tatum. Back to Smart. 4 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. It's stolen by Martin. Here's Hero. Here's Adebayo. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Smart. Oh, Griffin in position. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Blake Griffin was pointing his finger to throw it up way high.
All right, thank you, David. Folks,
Your Miami Heat, 12. The Celtics, 18.
and after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Blake Griffin really making a difference here.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter. if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Yurtseven. Victor Oladipo is out there with Max Strus. Then it's Robinson, and it's Jovic in at the 4 spot. Here's White. The Heat getting the bucket. The shot by Brogdon, no good. The Heat trail by 4. And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Greg, for our audience, can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
That one misses. And it's Miami the other way. Now Strus. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Robinson with it. For the lead, 5 to shoot. Stolen by Brogdon. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 3rd. Lays it up and banks it in.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
Now, here's Oladipo. Robinson kicks to Oladipo. Jovic, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
White, wide open, he fires from outside off the mark. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now, here's Strus. Oladipo outside. Passes it to Jovic. The kick out to Oladipo. In the corner, it's Robinson. Just 4 to shoot. For the lead. Rebounded by the Celtics. And here is Brogdon. The layup off target.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
Now, here's Strus. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Robinson for 3. Gallinari with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Williams. It's good. And the Celtics lead by 4.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Now, here is Robinson. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics.
Substitution on the court.
1:30 left to play in the 3rd. Strus passes to Robinson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Robinson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Brown outside. Tatum down low. Robinson on him. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got 6.
I like when Tatum goes inside. He's using that height and touch to perfection from the interior.
And Oladipo kicks to Robinson. Oladipo taking his time here. Clock at 6. Robinson finds Oladipo. Second chance effort. Here's Robinson for the tie. The rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And then Griffin with the dunk.
If you allow Blake Griffin to get that close, the result, a dunk.
Oladipo against Smart. Oladipo dishes to Robinson. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball. Salazar.
Here comes Brown, leading the fast break.
Love it, love it.
And how about the quick hands there by Tatum? Terrific anticipation as he comes up with that steal and able to convert that defense into offense.
And so it's the Boston Celtics heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us.
Here we go, fans. It's time for the fourth quarter. Time to make some noise.
And it's the Celtics with the ball. On the floor for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the center position. Now Butler. After Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Hero finds Lowry. Kicks it out to Hero. Connects from three-point range.
A knockdown three-point shooter. Tyler Hero knows he has the green light to fire.
Pass to Horford. Brown with it. Williams trying to break free. Gets a hand on it. And Tatum stays with it. And the Celtics lead by 6.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now here is Lowry to the middle. And he banks in the layup.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Brown outside. Tatum with the screen on Hero. The kick out to Tatum. Pass to Horford. Back to Tatum. And it's Miami with the rebound. Butler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kicks it out to Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Hero's got 6 points in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the Celtics talked to his team during the break. This game's still up for grabs. He told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. See how it plays out.
Thank you, David.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
Outside for Lowry. Horford against Martin. And stolen by Williams. Brown down low. Outside, Smart. Horford with the screen on Lowry. Smart passes to Williams. Here's Tatum. Ooh, the double clutch. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Boston.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Outside, Smart. It's stolen by Lowry. Here he goes to the inside. Butler kicks to Adebayo. Hero with it. Picked up by Brown. Hero passes to Adebayo. Outside Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. Miami no good on that time either.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
It's good.
And the skills of Brown. Just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Lowry drawing the double team. The pass to Hero. Outside for Martin. Outside Lowry. Back to Martin. From deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. Tatum against Butler. Now here's Smart. Not a lot of room. The kick out to Tatum. Butler with the steal. Hero with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Lowry passes to Hero. Martin against Smart. Outside Hero. 4 on the shot clock. Outside Lowry. Takes the 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Tatum. 41 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Brown sets a screen for Tatum. Shot clock at 6. The shot will not fall. The Heat go the other way with it.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Now Brown. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They trail by 3. 3 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What's your take, guys?
And they need a 3 to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbounds, make sure they get it.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K, a matchup of two of the league's top centers tonight, RJ. These kind of battles are different than they were just a few years back.
Yeah, big men, they have really entered into a new phase of dominance. These versatile centers in the league, they can do everything. They can run the floor. They can pass. You can run your offense through them. They can shoot from deep. They do a little bit of everything.
Incredible athletes. And the starting group for the Celtics. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Blake Griffin out there with Robert Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Williams' shot is good.
Yeah, an underrated passer. Griffin wants to involve his teammates as much as he can.
Garland against Smart. Pass to Allen. Mitchell up top. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Allen with a screen on Brown. From deep, Mitchell. Pure from three-point range.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Griffin outside. Unloads. And there's Brown. That one's good. On the assist by Griffin.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him. One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
And finished off by Garland.
Oh, what a move by Garland. This dunk might make the rounds in the talk shows tomorrow.
Mitchell against Brown. On the wing, Tatum. Pass to Griffin. Throws it up high. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Boston on offense. And Richard, I'm sure Cleveland fans welcome the front office taking the initiative.
Yeah, it's been a tough few years, and they needed to take some aggressive steps, and they did. And now they've got one of the best young core groups in the NBA. And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
And here's Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Garland against Smart. Puts it up from 17, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
Second chance shot, and it's in there.
Gotta love the confidence. Brown wasting no time firing away.
The Cavs trailing. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Outside Garland. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's Smart. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Up top, Allen. Back to Mitchell. Down low. And stolen by Williams. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Cleveland ball. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Mitchell. There's the 3. Williams grabs the board. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. And here's Brown for 3. The shot won't fall. And it's Cleveland the other way. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. 4-3. Off target at the rim.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
The kick out to Griffin. Outside Tatum. Brown passes to Tatum. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And he's going for the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Tatum can't hit. Outside Mitchell. Tries to snap the cold streak. Offensive rebound. Another shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Blake Griffin picks one up.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
Both free throws good from Mitchell.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Outside Tatum. It'll count.
And on defense, LeVert is so crafty, using his agility and quickness to keep the other.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Celtics out in front, leading by 1. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Robert Williams out there with Griffin, and it's Smart in at the 1. And RJ, you took a part in a lot of playoff basketball. Compare the intensity of the regular season versus the postseason.
It's so different. They're preparing for a regular season game than a postseason game. You have more experience. You understand what the other team is going to do. So the prep is that much more higher, but you also have to execute at an entirely different level.
Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
The ball handling and passing of Griffin. It's what helps set him apart from other power forwards.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Now Allen looking for his first basket, still in this one. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Tatum against LeVert. Tatum passes to Griffin. Tatum a screen on Mobley. And Blake Griffin is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
For Cleveland, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Tatum passes to Griffin. Back to Tatum. To the middle. Pass to Williams. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Outside for LeVert. Brown against Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Second chance effort. Mobley passes to Allen. 6 to shoot. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. The Celtics with the lead. Tatum passes to Griffin. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Here's Garland. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
2022 proved to be a momentous year for Darius Garland, making his first All-Star game, which had to validate all of his hard work so far.
Garland also managed to make some noise in the All-Star game, Richard.
Yeah, he certainly came to play in front of his hometown. He hopped off the bench and dropped 13 points, the most of any reserve player on his squad. Some pretty impressive stuff.
Williams punches it home.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Garland for three. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his three-point shot.
Right side, Williams. There's Tatum with the three. And no good. And Cleveland the other way now. Mitchell with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. From downtown. The shot by LeVert. No good. The Celtics have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. The three from Mitchell. Griffin pulls down the board. Griffin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Tatum. And then Tatum slams it in.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
There's 53 seconds left in the second. Outside for LeVert. Back to Garland. Outside Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Mobley, a screen on Brown. The three from Mitchell. Rebound Boston. Griffin's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Brown. The Cavaliers pull it in. LeVert goes in and stolen by Williams. It's Brown on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Brown passes to Tatum. Kicks it out to Smart. And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead.
14, the Celtics, 20. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Hey, nice game. Great performance by Darius Garland.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
They've got Ricky Rubio, Kevin Love out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Isaac Okoro, and it's Wade in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The Celtics shooting has been unreal, 64% from the floor. Love grabs the miss. The Cavs trailing. Lopez with it. Here's Wade. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around. Outside for Brogdon, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
Cavaliers ball.
Now here's Rubio. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. And it's Love missing. Boston with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Wade. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. White with it. Now Rubio defending. And a a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Grant.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough, and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
Gallinari pulls it in. And it's the Celtics ball. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Rubio against White. Now here's Rubio. Defense is right there. Lopez, the screen. Here's Love. That's good on the jumper.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to White. To the inside. And there's a 3-second violation.
Cavaliers ball.
Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside Love. Takes the 3. Unable to get that one. Now Boston takes it the other way. Outside Gallinari. Back to Williams. Gallinari with a screen. Lets it go from deep. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Just knocking it down. Defender didn't see the pull-up coming from Love.
2 minutes.
Outside Brogdon. Inside Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Love for 3. That's in there. Rubio with the assist. Love's got 8 here in this quarter.
You know, Love can do more than just catch and shoot, but it's the area that he's most comfortable in.
Here's Gallinari. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Celtics lead by 4.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
There's a minute 12 left in the third. Outside for Love. This one for 3. Horford pulls it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Brogdon, the pass to White. Back to Brogdon. Outside, Williams. Knocks down the triple. And now a 7-point Celtic lead.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Out to the right wing. Gallinari against Love. Lopez, the screen on Gallinari. Love for 3. Lopez passes to Love. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Outside for Brogdon. For 3. Knocks down the long J. Brogdon's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Such a cerebral player. Brogdon showing off the ability to pick apart the D in these sets.
Outside for Love to halt the run. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. That one on White.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Now a seasoned vet in this league. You can see the salt and pepper hair. Love understands his role, which is to stretch the floor and shooting and rebounding.
5 ticks left to play in the third quarter. Off the left rim and out. And we've reached the end of the third. Celtics out in front, up 8. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter.
Please give a big round of applause.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the court right now for the Celtics, Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Robert Williams out there with Griffin, and it's Smart in at the point. LeVert passes to Mitchell. Fires the 3. On target from range.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Tatum finds Williams, and they pick up 2. And the Celtics lead by 7.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Pass to Garland. From deep, Mitchell. Boston with a rebound. They've led by as much as 10. And there's Brown. That one's good. On the assist from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Mitchell. Out to Garland. The 3 ball. Drops in the 3.
And right now, Garland has it stuck on automatic. This man, he's getting whatever shot he wants.
Pass to Tatum. Kick out to Brown. Beyond the arc. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Horford, he's checked in for Boston. And he lobs it up. And Mitchell with the slam.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Pass to Tatum. Fires for 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. From deep, Mitchell. Horford pulls it in. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. A nice shot by Brown.
And each year, it seems Brown keeps getting better at shooting the ball, especially from the mid-range.
Now Garland. Outside Mitchell. Pulls it from 20. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. Boston's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. To the paint. Here's Brown. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got 5 rebounds in the game. Over to the wing. Garland for 3. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Quick release jumper from Garland there, showing how fast he can get rid of it.
2 minutes. Brown with it. Pass to Smart. Kick out to Brown. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. It's LeVert on the wing. Back to Mitchell. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Mitchell. 3-pointer, no good.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Pass to Williams. Outside, Brown. Inside. Ooh, stolen by Allen.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Allen with a screen on Tatum. The 3 from Mitchell. Rebound Boston.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
Smart finds Brown. Horford outside. Back to Brown. It's doesn't go for him. And it's Cleveland the other way.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
Allen can't get it to go. Ooh, stolen by Allen. From deep, Mitchell laces one from three.
It's spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
Showtime for the Raptors as they pulled into the building, a squad that looks more than ready for the game ahead of them. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Siakam in at the center. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with 2 conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Raptors on defense. It's a 3-point game. Floats it up for Horford.
How about the playmaking ability of Al Horford? Wonderful at positioning himself and capitalizing.
Passes it to Anunoby. Siakam outside. And finished off by Siakam.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now here's Brown. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Hits it from 3-point range.
Absolutely a threat. You've got to be on Tatum on the catch in 3-point territory, or just like that, he will shoot lights out.
And here's Van Vliet from the other. And Boston with the rebound. Endorse the Celtics team. Very young. How are they doing?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite 2-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core. But the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
Here's Barnes. Marcus Smart picking up that last basket. Just 5 to shoot. Anunoby. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Boston shooting their first free throw of the contest.
Jason Tatum continues to emerge, guys, as one of the most elite players on both ends. We know on the offensive end he's a dangerous 3-level scorer. He's also capable of locking you up defensively.
Now, here's Siakam. Looking to end the run. And again, Toronto no luck. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Horford with the screen on Trent. There's Brown with the 3. Kept alive by Boston. Williams kicks to Brown. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Now the pass to Anunoby. And the Raptors miss again.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Now Smart, following the miss by Fred Van Vliet from deep. Williams passes to Horford. Floats it up for Williams. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Anunoby has the open look. Drills it from outside.
Well, we know that Fred Van Vliet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Pass to Tatum. Launches a 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here's Trent. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Anunoby passes to Siakam. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Smart.
Well, with that 6'9" length, right? Siakam uses those long limbs to create contact, get himself some free throws. Nicely done.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Pass to Tatum. Outside, Horford. Brown against Trent. Tatum gets to Smart. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Toronto ball.
And here is Van Vliet. Trent outside. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Carries it from three-point range.
Well, Fred Van Vliet has become a true impact player. This guy remarkably consistent from deep.
Loads it up for Horford, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look.
The previous play is under
the buzzer.
And now that we've gotten a chance to see it in slow-mo, I think the ruling has to be that he did not beat the buzzer with that shot.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's the Celtics. They're up by 8. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
For Boston Zone, Celtics.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
So far, they moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Van Vliet into the point. Great, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Celtics leading by 5. Brown outside. Here's the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Brown's got 6.
Well, you've got to get out on Jaylen Brown now. This is a young man who has shown great strides in improving his perimeter game.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. The offensive rebound, and it's Trent with the extra effort.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Brown feeling out a bit, and Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Smart. Brown outside. And it's off the back rim. No good. Raptors trail by 6. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Tatum. From deep three-point range, Horford with the rebound. And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. Here's Smart. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Offense has become a focal point in the NBA. We know that. And Doris, is there a place still in this league for defensive specialists?
Undoubtedly, Kevin. Look no further than the NBA champion Golden State Warriors. Gary Payton II played that role to a hilt. He made the difference between winning and losing when it mattered most. Elite perimeter defense is always in demand.
Here's Siakam. He can't get it to go. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Here's Smart. Drops in the layup for 2. Smart's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, you have to appreciate the confidence of Marcus Smart. At point-blank range, he is an efficient scorer.
Barnes screen on Smart. Lobbed up there for Barnes and stolen by Horford. Brown outside.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Horford with a screen on Van Vliet. And it's Brown missing. Raptors trail by 10.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Williams kicks to Brown. Outside Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Clock at 4. Back to Tatum. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now the first timeout called here for Boston. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Trent passes to Van Vliet. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
And here's Brown outside. Horford finds Brown. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Timeout call, the Celtics.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Celtics fans, get loud right now for Celtic Entertainment. Make some noise once again, fans. That was Celtic.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Raptors trail by 10. Here's Anunoby. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Anunoby's got 5 now.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Smart kicks to Tatum. Hands it from downtown. 12 points for him.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flank.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score lock in on the moment and play the right way.
With 1 on the clock. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace.
And let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
We've got Griffin. Brogdon out there with Derek White. Then there's Vonleh, and it's Williams at the small forward. That's the Boston 5.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. White dishes to Griffin. Stolen. Here's Banton. And the pass to Flynn. Pass to Banton. Back to Flynn. 3 on the clock. There's Porter with the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Porter's got it back down to single digits for the Raptors. And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer, to keep their leadership intact. but the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
Pass to Banton. Inside, here's Birch. Second chance shot, and the layup is good. Banton's got his second bucket.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
For a free T-shirt. Here they come.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Griffin a screen on Flynn. White the pass to Brogdon. Into the lane. Off on the layup.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one. Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
And a whole new move out on the floor for the Celtics. To the paint.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Knocked away. Young with the steal. Passes to Porter. Young outside. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Young's got the game tied up here for the Raptors. Indoors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And some changes here for the Celtics.
Right now for Celtics.
Here's Toronto now. A 12-0 run right now and counting.
Once again for Celtics.
There's the pass to Young. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Williams passes to Griffin. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pass to Banton. He kicks it to Porter. For the lead. Vonleh with the rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Back to Young. And stolen by Vonleh. Griffin with it. Picked up by Flynn. Outside Griffin. Pass to Williams. From downtown. No good on the shot. Now Toronto takes it the other way. This is it to Banton. Right side Porter. And again, no good by Toronto. And so Griffin will bring it up for Boston. They've held a 12-point lead early. Count that one.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by the Raptors.
The Celtics shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here. That's good from Blake Griffin.
Boy, guys, you have to applaud Blake Griffin's willingness to go from star to role player. There are guys who cannot handle that adjustment, but he has thrived in this new role.
And a wide open look for Porter. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Flynn's got 4 assists now tonight.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. Boy, you get a sense of the power and athleticism, speed off his feet by Blake on that one.
White against Flynn. Down low, taken away by Williams. And Brogdon with a clear path to the rack. The feed now to Griffin. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Substitution on the court.
There's 18 seconds left here in the third quarter. Porter, a screen on Smart. Outside Porter. And he's good on the 3 ball. Porter's got 9 points now in just the second half.
You can see Porter's confidence building steadily. The catch-and-shoot jumper becoming a real weapon.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Celtics lead. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
So we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. The 3 from Tatum. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from 3. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
Van Vliet with it. Picked up by Brown. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
The Celtics with the lead. Smart deciding where to go with it. Tatum setting the pick for Smart. Outside Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 4 assists in the game.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Trent can't hit. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
The pass to Anunoby. Shot to stop the run. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And you talk about getting back into the game, folks. 3 is better than 2.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
The kick out to Brown. And again, Boston with the triple.
Jaylen Brown with the immediate answer from three-point territory. Yes, sir.
Van Vliet against Smart. And a wide open look for Siakam. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Williams in the post. Covered by Van Vliet. Pass to Horford. Outside, Smart. This ball movement by Boston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. Makes it off the glass. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Anunoby against Tatum. At the elbow, it's Brown. Back to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And the basket has become almost like the ocean here. They have not missed anything here down the stretch.
They set the pick. Pass to Anunoby. Puts up a 3. And Boston with the rebound. Brown's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Raptors trail by 9. Trent can't hit. Smart against Van Vliet. Horford has a wide open look. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Well, this is just another way that Al Horford can beat you. He has turned himself into a quality three-point shooter.
Van Vliet wide open. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Tatum setting the pick for Smart. Outside, Horford. Launches it. Outside, Smart. Takes a three. Knocks down the three ball. Smart's got the lead up to 12 now for the Celtics.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And the basket is good.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Brown, good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Releases. No good. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke.
So off the tip, it's Miami. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. Martin outside. Out to Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. There's the triple. And the three-pointer goes. And Grant, we've got 2 teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
And here's Brown for 3. First shot won't go. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Lowry against Smart. Here's Martin. And the Heat, another 3.
Well, Lowry sees the breakdown, and then he knows the guy's going to be open. What a delivery that was.
And here's Smart. Outside, Brown. Lays it up and banks it in.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Butler. Hero for 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
And you could tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
All right, Brent, how about what Tyler Hero brings to the table?
Well, Tyler is such a huge part of why the Heat had so much success last season, coming off the bench with unbelievable consistency. And he shot the 3 as good as ever, raised that scoring average up. This guy is not an all-star yet, but he's on the fringe, BA.
Outside Butler. And it's Butler who slams it down.
Oh, Jimmy, that was impressive.
For Boston, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Brown. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's on Tyler Hero.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Martin outside. 3-pointer. Smart grabs the miss.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Tatum. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Brown passes to Tatum. Butler with a steal.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Brown. Yes! Great play by Horford to set him up. Brown's got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Outside Butler. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
1:16 left in the first quarter. Lowry, the pass to Hero. Clock at 6. Martin outside. Kicks it to Hero. Butler on the wing. No good with the triple.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. The Heat have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Butler passes to Adebayo, and here's Martin. Lowry Lowry finds Martin. Horford with some nice D.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Tatum, shot is good.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
Smart against Lowry. Now here's Hero. He's guarded closely. Tatum with a steal. Driving inside, and so the first quarter is in the books. Heat out in front, leading by 5.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth next team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Miami.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists is a nice way to play.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, down low. Butler passes to Martin. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Boston ball.
Boston trailing. Now here's Brown. He's got 5. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Tatum against Butler. Outside, Brown. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a 3.
It's Hero's quickness on defense right now that's helping him to be effective.
And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Butler against Tatum. Butler passes to Hero. Back to Butler. Martin left side. The three-pointer off the mark. Martin's gone 1 for 4 from the field.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Lowry finds Butler. Martin with a screen on Tatum. Here's Butler. No good on the shot. Nice D from Horford. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum is advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Smart passes to Tatum. The shake. And Butler with the block.
Butler with great anticipation there and swatting that one away.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Got a line change here for Boston. Butler hits them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Brogdon with the ball. Into the lane. Up top, White. Outside for Brogdon. Clock is at 3. And that one hits the back iron. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to offer multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Martin finds Adebayo. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. The Celtics have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Williams from long range. He buries it from 3. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Lowry against White. Up top, Hero. It's Martin on the wing. White with the steal. And he lobs it up to the rim. Lowry with a steal. Hero outside. Pass to Martin. 1:03 left in the second period. Butler up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Jimmy Butler can score on all 3 levels, inside, outside, and from distance.
Hero against Brogdon. Here's Vonleh. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. There's a screen. There's the 3. The shot, no good. The Heat go the other way with it. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock.
It's more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
Pass to Williams. And he lobs it up top.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. Now Butler. Driving in. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Butler's got 8.
That was a possession where Jimmy Butler just did not settle for the jump shot.
And so it's Miami finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, we'll get back to the act. And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
They've got Griffin, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Derek White. Then there's Grant Williams, and it's Vonleh in at the center, filling out the middle. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And the league has redefined the rules a bit regarding the gather step. Players getting more leeway. What do you think about that?
Well, I think SBA are getting a little more creative in practicing. They will adjust to the rule. That is one thing we've seen through the years with NBA players. And so in the offseason, if you can find a way to take advantage of a half a step more in order to gain advantage on a defender, I'm all for it until they change the rule back.
That's tipped and stolen by Williams. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for 1 more at the line. It's going to be on Dwayne Dedmon.
A much improved free throw shooter from when he first came into the league. Vonleh is that big you'd prefer not to send to the line.
Oladipo outside. There's the drive. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Vonleh. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. He has 7.
Good coordination on the pick and roll. Vonleh makes his move right on time.
Oladipo against White. Oladipo, the pass to Yurtseven. Oladipo outside. Robinson on the wing. Hits the trifecta. Robinson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Love the timing as Robinson comes off footwork there to get the catch and get the shot up.
White against Oladipo. Back to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
And the roll by Griffin is what sets it up there. Just a great job reading the room that he had off of the pick and roll and being ready to shoot.
Oladipo, the pass to Dedmon. Out to Oladipo. Pass to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Back to Oladipo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
This is where Oladipo goes in and has no fear of drawing some contact. Nice job of getting through the defense.
And Oladipo drops them both. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's White, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Man, good whistle there.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for your Celtics, Derek.
And the second free throw is good. Miami has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Oladipo outside. Dedmon, a screen on White. Here's Oladipo, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Oladipo's got 6 points.
Oladipo executed that pick and roll well. Remarkable at scoring whenever he gets room to shoot off the screen.
And there's the lob. Brogdon finds Griffin. Down low. Goes up with the stripe. Miami grabs the miss.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Robinson passes to Oladipo. Back to Robinson.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Dedmon.
2 minutes.
Brogdon against Robinson. 5 to shoot. Now Oladipo. Lets it go. And the foul on Omer Yurtseven. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Robinson with a steal. Oladipo against White. Dedmon inside. Pass to Robinson. Lets the 3 fly. Doesn't go for him. And Boston going the other way now. Williams with it. Strus covering. Left side Brogdon. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Brogdon going up with a purpose now here on the interior.
1:11 left in the third quarter. Here's Oladipo. And Oladipo slams it home.
Yeah, Oladipo has had some highlight dunks in his career. There's another one.
Brogdon up top. Robinson defending. Here's Vonleh. He has 7. Some room here for Williams. Vonleh. Nice persistence to tip it back in. 9 points in the game.
This is a kid who loves to play. Vonleh working hard on the offensive boards, then going into a myriad of moves that he's been developing for the score.
Oladipo, the pass to Dedmon. Here's Oladipo. He's guarded by White. Outside Strus. Back to Oladipo. Just 5 on the clock. Strus finds Robinson. Sinks the tray. Robinson's got 6 here in the quarter.
That's his game right there. Robinson, one of the more deadly shooters in the NBA.
From deep. Strus grabs the miss. And here's Oladipo. For 3, Robinson. Not going to go that time. And so it's Miami. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the top. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Pass to Butler from the arc. Drills it from deep. And the Heat lead by 14.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Miami has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Lowry finds Butler. Back to Lowry. Outside for Butler. Here's Martin. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Horford passes to Smart. Outside, Brown. 4-3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And Lowry launches it from deep. Williams grabs the board. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Tatum. Over Butler. And that one's long.
I'm not sure if family and friends are here in the stands tonight, but he wanted to show that one off. Fading away on the shot was absolutely not necessary.
Lowry, no good. For Boston, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Crosses over. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal
That'll belong to Kyle Lowry.
Becoming a star before our eyes. Brown's work ethic and desire to be great has transformed him into an elite talent.
Here's Lowry. Outside Butler. Poke loose. It's stolen by Smart. Horford with it. Now guarded by Butler. Horford passes to Tatum. Horford, a screen on Adebayo. Tatum from long range. Offensive rebound. Celtics. From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc and then some.
Oh, some staggering display of range here. I mean, that took some serious confidence.
Miami has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Butler passes to Hero. They double him with Brown. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Martin. Clock at 6. Hero for 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
3 points.
Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
And Hero early on in his career finds himself in these big-time moments.
And here's Brown for 3. The rebound by Lowry.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Hero, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And he just continues to improve his jumper. When Brown hits those consistently, defenses better watch out.
Right side, Butler. Brown against Hero. Martin outside. Fires the 3. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Heat.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jimmy Butler.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
It's Brown on the wing. He's guarded by Lowry. Brown can't hit.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Outside Butler. Launches a 3. Offensive board.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, it looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
So no problem for Miami as they get the Allie. Thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
Thank you, fans.
Kevin. When I asked...
He can. DA, he's special. And thanks for your report. So Cleveland will get the first possession. Look at Cleveland's starting group. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward. Now, here's Mobley. 5 on the clock. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Kicks it out to Garland. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Now, we might have a throwback battle on our hands, Greg. These two teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt, these are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
Tatum against LeVert. It's deflected. Mobley the pass to Mitchell. Here's Allen. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Robert Williams. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Allen is a monster on the glass and continues to improve as a scorer.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Outside Garland. There's the dish to Allen. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Allen a screen on Brown. Mitchell passes to Allen. Rebound by Williams.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
The kick out to Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
What is he doing? You gotta get out to Tatum. He is too good of an outside shooter to be given that much airspace.
Now, here's Garland. Mitchell outside. From past the arc. That shot misses. And the Celtics going the other way now. Williams against Mitchell. Back to Williams. Stolen by Mitchell. To the inside. Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
Brown outside. And here's Tatum for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Tatum's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Celtics. Garland against Smart. And there's the pass to LeVert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. They get the rebound. Here's Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
Tatum on the wing. And there's a minute 45 left here in the first quarter.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets, and from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. Sinks the three-pointer. Tatum's got 9 points.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He could roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now, here's Garland. Allen finds Mobley. LeVert up top, guarded by Tatum. A 3 from Garland. Rebound by Williams. The Celtics with the lead. Tatum dishes to Brown. The kick out to Tatum. Back to Brown. And Tatum out top the key. Shot from the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 11 points in the game.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Over in the corner, Allen drills the three-pointer. Allen's got his third basket of the night right there.
Not known as a quick shooter, but Allen shows what he's got there.
It's Brown on the wing. And again, Boston with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
What a performance from Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. And it was from three-point range where he did the...
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth dance team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics. On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert into the three, the small forward. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. Smart with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. There's Brown with the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Right side, Garland. Pass to LeVert. Kicks to Mitchell. Allen, a screen on Tatum. For 3, Mitchell. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Outside Tatum. Pass to Williams. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Cleveland ball.
Cavaliers trailing. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Poked loose. Stolen by Smart. Tatum with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Brown the pass to Tatum. From the arc. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Shooting 5 for 8.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
And Cleveland turns it over again. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
Mitchell, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs.
And Kevin, how about all of his averages come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Outside, Horford. Fires for 3. They get it back. The kick out to Tatum. Celtics passing it around. For 3. Goes back up. And Horford lays it up and in. Horford's got the lead up to 4 now for Boston.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Pass to Mitchell. Dishes it to Allen. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Outside Garland. 4 on the clock. A 3-pointer off the mark. Celtics leading by 4. Outside, Horford. In the corner, Smart with it. The pass to Tatum. Williams sets a screen for Tatum to the middle. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Jacks up a three. Tatum no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Outside Tatum. Wide open look. Tatum with another miss.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Back to Brown. 55 seconds left to play here in the half. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got his 6th rebound on the night. Mobley finds Mitchell. It's LeVert on the wing. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
3 points.
LeVert's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Up top, Brown. This one for 3. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Ball violation. Jump ball.
Clock is at 3. And here's Tatum for 3. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Garland attacking, and the shot goes in. Garland's got 6 points.
Just slicing his way to the rack. This man is so crafty. I love it when Garland takes charge like this.
And a close game so far to the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Cavaliers lead by 3. And we'll be back.
24.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Brogdon out there with Derek White. Then it's Williams. Then there's Vonleh, and it's Griffin in at the 4-man position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Love inside, light covering. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That is his first foul of the game. One of your trademarks, Richard, was athleticism. From the days we first saw you at Arizona, and we're seeing teams really place right now a premium in today's NBA on that athleticism factor.
Yes, when you talk about positionless basketball, then you typically go to the guys that can do it all, and those are the wing players. They can guard small, they can guard bigs, they can do a little bit of everything, and that's why teams are looking for them.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Williams outside. And no good that time. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. And Rubio kicks to Love. Lets it go from deep. Cleveland the rebound. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Love's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs.
This is where Love is most comfortable operating. He feels so confident attacking the paint.
Back to Brogdon. Stolen by Okoro. Misses off the right iron. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for Boston. Up Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. And the dunk by Vonleh.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
And here's Rubio. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shot clock at 5. Love kicks to Okoro. The 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Nice read from the big guy. Love. His teammates appreciate that selfless attitude.
One area Isaac Okoro has shown lots of growth, Richard, is in his defense.
Yeah, he's becoming a talented stopper. You got to find ways to get on the floor, and defense is one of them. It's something you can tell he's worked on, but there's just something about his natural ability and the way he's leaned into it.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Love with the screen on White. Kicks it out to Love. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Defense simply can't allow Love to find these looks. He won't think twice about letting it fly at the arc.
Outside Williams. There's the triple. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Rubio outside. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Love with the screen for Rubio. Kicks it out to Love. Griffin with the steal. Wade against White. Out to the right wing. Outside Williams. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. Levine has stuffed the alley-oop.
And you can put those alley-oop feeds as high as you need to when Griffin's on the receiving end. He'll pick it up off the top of the backboard if he has to.
Pass to Love. He kicks it to Okoro. Wade, right side. 5 to shoot. And here's Love for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. 34 seconds left to play in the third. Vonleh with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. The kick out to Williams. White looking around. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And finished off by Williams.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And time to step in. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so it's Cleveland with it. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert into the small forward position. Mitchell kicks to LeVert. Mitchell outside. And the 3 off target. Boston's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Outside, Smart. Inside. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Cavaliers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Garland surveying the D. A few possessions into the fourth quarter. Just over a minute played. Tries from the block. And Tatum pulls it down. They've got the opportunity to get the lead back.
And they've been waiting for this chance all game long.
Floats it up for Horford, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A 2-point game. Driving to the basket. Rebound, Boston. Outside, Tatum. And foul up. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is
everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He said he just wants them to play faster. He feels like they've been too lackadaisical with the ball and that their aggressiveness just isn't there right now. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Mobley dishes to Allen. Outside Garland. Just 4 to shoot. Three-pointer. Traps in the tray.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
Brown with a screen on Garland. And stolen by Mobley. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Boston? Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Fourth quarter of play, we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Over in the corner, Williams. Brown outside. Another shot. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. 6 on the shot clock. And it's off from three-point range. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. The drive by Mobley. Mitchell against Brown. Now, here's Mitchell. Garland finds Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Boston trail. Now, Tatum. Brown with a screen on Levert. Tatum passes the ball. Crosses over. There's the drive. And it's sent back by Allen. Tatum no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Levert in the corner. Mitchell outside. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Pulls up, high post, and right on target. Good. Mitchell's got 4 this quarter.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Tatum, that's for 2. And again, unable to change momentum here. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Mobley kicks to Garland. There's 49 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. He can't get that one. Good work defensively by Smart. To the paint. Here's Tatum. At the elbow, Horford. Outside Williams. Back to Horford. The kick out to Brown. pick by Horford. Shoots it up. And it's Brown missing.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
Here's Garland. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic